Good day guys, Bing here, and today we're going to try this one. We're going to model Sill to I think to maybe curve the window. Okay, so let's start. So first let's create there are different ways of doing it. So if usually if there's not, for example, there let me just draw a wall, curved wall. And also I'll just do a curved curtain wall. Just make sure that box automatically embed checked, and then just create another arc to match this one. So okay, so now we have a curved window, right? And now let me just lift. Oops, sorry, wrong one. Lift, just make sure you pick this one. So just raise the sill, you can just change it here. So 900, and then maybe just head high to 24, something like that. Oops, head high 24. Okay, so now we have a window, curved window. So what I'm going to do is add a curved sill to it. So if there's like only a limited, not many instances in your project, so it's probably easier to just model in place. So and if you are going to create a window, you can do it in the window. So now we can do it just model in place. So I'll use depending on you can use window category, but once you use window category, it might go into your window schedule, so you might need to filter it out. But yeah, I think I'll just use window. That will be fine. And then, so the easiest way, so you don't even need to worry about the radius or whatever, the length. So you can just use sweep and pick path and pick this edge, finish, and then you just need to find the correct. So for example, I'll just do a little sill. So I'm not sure exactly what the size need to be, but I'll just draw something like this, and then that's it. Okay, so that's a little sill. And also, yeah. And also you change material here, and that's it. So now if you change the window, so for example, reduce the size, okay, so it looks like it won't automatically update, but that's fine. So once you edit and finish, and that's it. Okay, so not fully automatic, but because we use pick, pick path, so edit sweep, because we use pick path, it will update once we edit this family. Okay, so that's it. So that's the first method. So just model in place, very easy. Okay, so if we have a curved window, I think I'll just quickly see if I can find a curved window. I think we did some previously. Maybe I can find a curved window somewhere, and then we're trying to create that sill inside that curved window family. Okay, so that's maybe I'll search curved. Okay, uncurved window. What's this one? Oops, sorry. I open another Revit. Yeah, that's fine. I'll just let it open, and maybe I'll just close this one. So I'll use the other one. Okay, so I'll close this one. So this is method one. So just model in place. So if you only have one or two very limited number of curved window, you can just model in place. It's very easy. Okay, so now we have okay, so here. So yeah, so let me just close that, the other one. So in this one, so we have a curved window in which we can adjust the all the different like radius, height, thickness. So that's glazing. Width, yeah, that's width. Okay, so how can we add a seal into it? Okay, so what we can do, I think the easiest way is we can just add, just like what we did before, just use pick path and create a sweep. But for this one, we can just go into the family and then somehow we can just add. So as we can see, we have it's better to yeah, please do not use a geometry to create your new geometry. So it's always trying to use reference. So see, in this case, the reference will be this reference line. So you can see the orange reference line. So that's that can be used to create that seal. So let me just go. I'll just have a look in floor plan. Okay, in the floor plan, you can see this reference line. Okay, so what can we do? Yeah, because reference line in family, they are visible, so we can just go do it in 3D view. So let's type WF. Once you type WF, you can see this reference line. So let's try to select it. Okay, so it's this one. No, tab. Yeah, so you can see the if you have that highlight, you can see this. This is a work plan of this reference line. So now we have this reference line selected. Let me type HI, so isolate. So not only have this reference line visible, so it's easier to work on this. So now we can, or actually, before we do this, we can also create a profile for this. So you don't need to draw, because when you draw it here, it's a little bit hard to adjust the size or offset, but we can just do it. Let's create a family. So a new family, it will be profile. Okay, so and then okay, so now this I'm not sure which side I need to draw, so let me guess. I'll just, and also the size of it, I'm not very sure as well, so I'll just draw something, maybe something like this. Okay, so okay, so maybe this. So yeah, and then we can load this one into that family. Now let's go to 3D view again. So now we can create a sweep. So still we can use pick path, pick this reference line, and okay, and then use, instead of edit profile, we go inside this list and pick the one. So it looks like not quite right because if I type HR, you will see this yeah, actually I'm not quite sure. We might need to offset this this a little bit, because depending on what and the profile, what you if you only draw the profile of that yeah, actually I'm not sure. I need to just hang on, let me just quickly, I'll brick seal detail. I'll just quickly, let's have a look. So we find some brick. So okay, for example, I'll just maybe just click on this one and do a screenshot and do a sketch. Oops, it's the wrong one. This one, where is it? Oh, here we go. So this one, if we, this one, we only, if we keep if we have to do it like this, we need to work out because this one, this reference line might be the middle of this wall, I think, and oh, it looks like in the middle, middle will be something like here. So that's 250. So that's 110, 40, 90, 10, 250. This might be the center, so it's close to that reference line, I guess. So if you draw something like this, and then we can just create that. So maybe I'll just go back and see here, family, go back to edit that profile, right click, edit. So maybe just to draw, you're not sure about the size. Yeah, not too sure. It looks like it's more like this. Is that right? It might be different in different country, I think. So I'll just do something like this. Okay, so and I'll load this back. All right, and yep, I think that's good. And then finish it. So now we have a seal in this family, and then we need to load this one into that because you can't see the wall. So if I change to SD shade, so this is a flat wall, a straight wall, but the actual wall we're going to place in is curved, so we don't know the relationship between this seal and the wall. So if I load this one into that this, and let's have a look. Okay, so you can see not too bad. I think it's probably because this is a 300 wall. So if I just quickly change this one to 250, it it might look slightly better, right? Yeah, I think that looks good. And also if yeah, you can also, so for example, you can also only draw this bit. You can also do that, but if you still use that reference line, you need to add an offset to it. So you can add a parameter to control this offset. But I think it's easier to just draw it, draw this one. And also you still can control it. So if I go back to here, so let me hang on, let me think. So click on this seal. So okay, so first you can control either have it or not. So for example, I'll just create an instant parameter. So I'll just call it brick seal, and use instance, and OK and OK. So also this is a material, so you can add a parameter to as well. So okay, so instance, and OK and OK. And also here you can offset horizontal, I think horizontal. Let me test 100. Yeah, change it to 0, and then click on this one, and we can just add a seal offset instance, and OK and OK. So I think that's all we need. So load this back into the here, overwrite. Okay, so now let's have a look. So select this window family. You will see the seal. We can change the material of the seal, and also we can change the we can change, or we can turn it off. So turn it off, turn it on. There will be an offset. Okay, so if I want this one to be, you know, 20 mil more, so yeah, we can do that. So let me just turn off. It's a little bit hard to see with all these graphic setting. I'll turn off all the graphic setting, override sketch line, and okay, that's better. So now you can see, or actually you can see it's not still not perfect. You can see a little bit wall here, a little bit wall. So what we can do is we can add a void, so to cut that bit of wall. Let me try. I think, what should we do? Okay, so we have this one. We have Let me think. So maybe we can create a void to cut this edge. So let's do it. So I'll just create, I'll use this family one. Family one is the profile we create. So we just need to, the wall, we need to cut this bit wall in, you see this triangular area, and also probably just cut away this. So maybe we can just create this shape and create a void with this profile, and then we can use this one. So now let me just save this as family 2. Oops, existing. Let me save family 1A. Okay, load this into family 7, and then what I'm going to do is I'll create a void. Okay, so let me just try to pick the reference line, so WF, and pick this reference line HI. Okay, so create a void sweep, pick path, pick this line, finish, and select that family 1A. Okay, so and then finish. So you can also I think it's this one. So let me just HR and see what happens. SD, sorry. Okay, it looks like it cuts away my seal. Okay, so this is the issue. We don't want to cut the seal. So let me just uncut. Try to find. This can be a little bit tricky. Yep. How can we do it? Wall? No. Maybe let's Control Z. Control Z. Control Z. Okay. So in here, because this is a void, once I finish, it will automatically cut something. Maybe we can do this. So let me just offset this a little bit, up or down. I'll offset 100 up. Okay, so finish and HR. So this way, so you can see this one is cutting, cutting this frame, cutting this frame, cutting. We just need to uncut it. Okay, so this, and this, and also this and this. Oh, it's still cutting something. Maybe this wall. No. Maybe this. No. Oh, see the glazing. So yeah, this is a little bit tricky. Okay, so now once a void is not cutting anything, so it will be visible. You can see the orange, right? And now what we can do is we can cut this. We can cut the wall uses this one, and then we just need to change this back to 0. Okay, so and yeah, I think that's it. But can we control? Can we do this? Not sure how this one works, but let me just load this one into this family. So you should, yeah, so you can see this bit of wall is gone. But the issue we have now is if we turn off this seal, what happens? So let's just have a look. Where's my option? Select this window. So if I turn off this, okay, so you can see this wall still being cut by that void. So maybe we need to adjust that something in this family. So this is the solid HH. We just need to find that void. Okay, so we need to do something to this one. So I think cut geometry is quite relatively new, but I'm not quite sure how this one works. So maybe I will try to create a void and have a test. Okay, so cut geometry. I'll just cut geometry instance and OK and OK. Load this back into that family. Sorry, into this project, and I want to have a test. So cut geometry. If I uncheck, doesn't, still the same. Okay, so this is interesting. Still the same. So yeah, maybe just just delete it. It doesn't work in here. So if this is the case, we probably just need to offset it. Okay, so if, for example, if I offset this to here, so it won't cut a wall. So which one? Horizontal. Let's try maybe 200. So once I move this void to here, so it won't cut this wall anymore. So now what we can do is we can just create a new parameter. So just call it horizontal offset. Horizontal offset. Okay, and it will be instance and OK and OK. So now go to family types. So we just need to add a parameter. So to that offset. So if brick sill, which means if brick sill is yes, if brick sill is on, if brick sill is on 0, otherwise 200. So this should work. Okay, so this should work. So click OK, and now if I load this into that project, override. Okay, so now you can see the wall is back. And okay, so if I check this brick sill, this will create a sill in my Windows family. And if I HH this window, you can see this wall is being cut a little bit, right? So that's, yeah, I think that's perfect. And also, and if I uncheck that one, it brings back the wall. And this is it. I think if, yeah, I think it worked quite well. And basically this, because we don't have curved window in project, but if you do have a project with a lot of curved window, I think this can be quite useful. So this is it. If you have any questions, please let me know, and I'll see you next time. Thank you. Bye.